Now that we've properly warmed our body up and we're ready to throw the baseball, I feel that we should start our day with the mechanical drills. I believe in this routine, and whether it's game day, practice, I like to make the mechanical drills a part of your daily routine. In my opinion, I think it helps create good muscle memory. You get that daily doses of muscle memory that helps you to stay sharp. So the first drill we're going to do is I'm going to use Jay here, and we're going to work on the wrist drill. The reason we're working on the wrist drill is because a lot of guys do not use their wrist. If you use your wrist, and you'll see as we go along with a glove tuck, you may gain 2 to 4 miles per hour more on your fastball. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the wrist drill. I'm going to have Jay drop down right here. He can either do it on one knee, he can do it sitting, but the purpose is to work on the wrist. So what I'm going to do is have him take the ball. He's going to get his throwing elbow up, shoulder high at least. Don't lean on that front side. There you go. And he's going to work on just snapping the ball with his wrist. What I'm working on is just the wrist. Getting a good snap. Excellent. This is going to give you an extra velocity on the ball and good movement, give you a good live pitch. Excellent. Notice he's getting a good snap on it. 2 fingers and a thumb the way he's gripping it. The elbow's got to be at least shoulder high. This is something you can do between TV commercials when you're sitting around watching TV. It's an excellent drill. You can do it with your mom, you can do it with your dad, your little sister, your grandmother. As you can see, it doesn't require a lot of work. What I urge you to do is do maybe 15 or 20 and then relax and maybe do another 15 or 20. Get your body functioning on all cylinders, from the smallest part to the biggest part. Again, this is a wrist drill, so what we want to make sure is that when Jay does this, he's got his elbow up at least shoulder high. If he took his glove and folded it, it's very important for the elbow to be at least shoulder high. He's going to use 2 fingers and a thumb, and then he's going to just snap his wrist, snap. Working on a good wrist snap. Here we go, ready? So as you can see, you don't need the baseball. You can still work on this at home. Go ahead. Snap. What Daryl is doing here is what we call one the knee, drill, bury the shoulder. And what Daryl's going to do is he's going to start with his hands up, center of the body. This is what I prefer to refer to as a closed position. Now, and it's very important that we work on one. He's going to finish on his follow through, but he's also going to work on his separation of hands. When he separates down. He's got his glove open. We got the scarecrow position, or what I call the T position. The thumbs are down. Notice how his body's closed. If he's on the mound, his front side should be able to be read by the third baseman. He's got his eyes focused on the target. At this point, he's going to finish. When I say finish, he will glove tuck. He'll form an L in his arm, throw, and follow through. Finish. What I like to see him do is really get the shoulder down, because as the arm develops speed, it is very important to let the shoulder and back muscles do their job and naturally slow the arm down. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. He's going to separate and go. Go. Work on a good follow through. When he finishes off, what I like for him to say to himself is 1001. One of the telltale signs of a pitcher is getting tired, is that he will start finishing higher. So what we want to do is make sure we get a good finish, good follow through. He's got his glove off to the side, his chest over his knee, so it's less injury way of throwing the baseball. Again, this is a one knee drill, bury the shoulder. He's working on his finish, his follow through, hand separation, and tuck. This is what I refer to as the heel up drill, or more commonly I use it with the younger guys as shoelaces kiss the ground. And the purpose of this drill is to make sure that Timmy rolls his foot over, because when he rolls his foot over, if he'll roll it over, now it releases the knee. And once the knee is released, the energy is generated through his waist. So we want to make sure we get a good roll of the foot, so all the energy which starts at the feet goes on up and out the arm. When he starts out in a position, he's going to make a small shift to the back leg. Again, this is just a kind of lock and load to get just a little bit of push when he goes towards the target. Again, we always separate down, form a T, finish, and he's going to finish over his knee. And he's going to also work on the balance, finishing over the front side of his leg. Here we go, glove off to the side. This drill is really good for helping small pitchers like Timmy generate and get the most use out of his body. We do not want to cheat ourselves. He gets more of a better feel, creates better muscle memory. While Timmy's doing this, we also want the ball to travel on a forward and downward plane. That pitch is the toughest to hit of any baseball player. We don't want it straight, we want it forward and downward. Gives him the best chance of being successful. Then I'll let Timmy finish the rest of them out on his own.